Hello, folks, and welcome back to Kings of Amalur Re-Reckoning. Alright, we're trying to answer the challenge of this Tuatha who has been really messing with a camp for no discernible reason. Don't know why it's necessarily just picking on the camp. Oh, hold on, we got spiders to deal with first. Oh, sure, we want to do the lore here, too. Yeah, hard to tell when we're going to come back to this area, so we might as well go into the lore now. This should be the last bit of the poem. Oh, and another product. So again, we were doing really well with the sword here, so... Okay, yeah, go ahead and excuse me that notion. Oh, though I managed to stun him out of casting poison. Oh yeah, this sword is fantastic with products. I hate these guys, so I'm really glad we're able to just take him out. Okay, lore.
The jester of the King of Winter, the fool who made a mockery of life, of everything, languished in a discontent. He heard the whisperings of power, felt its pulse. He saw visions of an endless winter, of a totality of nothingness. He was Gadflow, and he would follow the cycle no longer.
Okay, well see, that's actual lore. That's actually... Hold on. Yeah, okay, we don't have any other lore stones in the area, but that's totally... I want to learn more about Gadflow. This is supposed to be the leader of the Winter Court here, the Tuatha. I want to find out more about him. Okay, I'll start over there. Okay, so we have this challenge guy right here, right? We have the headsman, we want to go talk to. Well, we want to battle, really. It's supposed to be his lair, basically. So, of course, there's going to be some lair actions. He's going to have a little bit more power here. Oh, and here he is. Want to talk to us. Hello. Go on, stand up. Come on, get over here.
I have waited for you, mortal. It is not the nature of my kind to anticipate. And yet here I am, with these emotions thrust upon me.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I have only just awoken in this plane, and yet I find change, chaos running rampant. Who are these Tuatha? What has happened to our midden? The Winter Realm is racked by war, my people's magic in decline, and mortals scurry over my homeland. A travesty that I must right, one mortal at a time.
What in the world are you even babbling about, my dude?
There is an order to all things. Summer to winter, growth to rot. So it was when I last walked these lands. What has happened while I slept is an affront to nature. The Fae declining while you mortals wage open war with them. Impossible.
I mean, it's fucking happening.
The Winter Court is sundered. If these Tuatha care not for the natural order, then I shall restore it. Come deeper into Tyne Hill and witness the strength of winter.
I mean, does that mean he should be on our fucking side? Jiminy fucking Christmas, this guy. Oh no, it goes against everything I believe. So obviously everything I believe is right and not actually a total mistaken apprehension of things that I don't understand. Okay, sure, why not? We'll try an auto attempt. What the hell? 90% chance. That's really good. Okay, it worked. Garbage. Interesting, but doesn't have any elemental resistance or damage resistance, so not helpful. Alright, well, he's got a lot of friends here, apparently. A lot of brownies and zealots. And they're just Bogarts, so they should fall into my fire pretty easily here. One of the reasons why I make sure all my weapons have fire is because so many things are vulnerable to it. Ooh, okay, good job, good job. Alright, these guys blow up, I forgot about that. But only if you let me. He's gonna blow up. T totally missed me there though, so we're good. Okay, he did actually, I think, blow up there. Okay, is he out? He's not out. There we go, now he's out. And he's gone. Easy enough. Another damage boost, which we might need for the Tuatha in here. I'm going to call him Tuatha. He may not like it, but that's what I'm going to call him. Actually, I may call him that just because he doesn't like it. Widowmaker staff, don't really use staves, and that's only 77 damage, which doesn't actually help me. I have no idea. I kind of feel like this is gonna loop, and we go there and then travel down here to fight these guys. Like, I don't think this jump point lets us go over to him. I think the jump point's gonna be from the northern side. But I might as well go ahead and deal with these guys just to make sure they don't bother us when we come back out. The brownies don't actually have any range attacks. They just have the jump, right? I don't think they actually have any range attacks. Oh, I shielded myself. I don't actually need to do that, but okay, sure, why not? Shut out the shield. And that's it. Okay, easy enough. Garbage. I mean, even dread scale. How are we still getting dread scale in our loot? Some of this stuff just made for lower levels than we are. Okay, so the jump off point would be here. Ooh, actually, we get to jump down. Okay, maybe it loops the other way? Alright, well, that's definitely committing us. Okay, there is water that way. Interesting. Oh, but, okay, the jump off point there. Okay. So, doesn't really help us. We have to go in the water anyway. All right. Sure. I'll grab the loot. What could possibly go wrong? That's all garbage. Yeah, okay. Well, another litany we should definitely be using. I'll try to remember to do that. I mean, it does seem like for him, for during the boss fight, we probably want to use, like, all the damage boosts we can. I mean, I've already got that, and more besides, so not really helpful. Yeah, I guess we're going over to the eastern side. Very pretty here. Cannot deny. Watch the door not open. Okay, no, good. I thought for a minute there would be locked, but it wasn't. Oh, hey, look, it's a bunch of sprites. Hey, guys. You guys do have range attacks. Though mostly, you're about as susceptible to fire as everybody else. Oh, I missed you entirely. Okay, sword to the face. Sword. If you're going to come up to me, you're going to get a sword to the face. That's how it's going to work. If you're not going to come up to me, you get a shotgun to the face, which I'll admit is not much better. At least not for you. That's the whole reason why I have a shotgun. Oh, I totally forgot I could even do that. That's right, we got the zoom ability, and we can go right behind him. I'm gonna level that up again. That's actually a really good power. I mean, that's... I do love... I kind of got a little bit more invested in the hammer moveset. With the Divine Hammer quest we had. Like, that was pretty cool. So I would like a good hammer again. I don't think the Divine Hammer had very much damage on it, so I feel like we need a better hammer. I suppose I could make one. I like my sword too, so we'll see. I mean, the sword's doing really good right now. This seems like a possible ambush. Maybe? No? Just random loot here? Okay, sure. It's dispel. Ooh, auto attempt is not going to work there. Okay, we'll take that ourselves. Ooh, that one's tough. I did it. First try. What do you know? Just mash that X button until everything works. Can't believe that worked out for me. I did recently reset my capture card in order to make sure that the delay was less. So that's probably helping a little bit. Oh, here he is. Okay, let's do this. I feel like we shouldn't need to we should need the shield. Yeah, all right. We might need the heal and maybe quake, so we'll leave this here. Yeah, this side should be fine. I don't think we need the shield. I think our damage resistance is probably good enough to heal, not to mention our health regen. We should probably fade up for it, though, at least towards the end. All right, let's do this. Here we go.
And so you arrive. That you made it all the way to this chamber unscathed is just another reason why you must be killed. Or perhaps I won't kill you outright. The strongest I keep on the edge of life, to use their energies to sustain this place, to rebalance the scales.
That sounds horrifying. Ooh, we can maybe convince them. My persuasion shield's not that good, but maybe. Perhaps order is at work.
The world has changed, mortal. You have heard it said before. I am certain, but you can never sense it as I can. The long winter was birthed by my fallen kind, and though it may one day be reversed, it will never be undone. The cycle has already begun its fracture. I only hope there will be a time for healing, and that when I rise again, I shall be reborn to it. Goodbye, mortal.
Oh, is he just gonna go hibernate again? Or he stabbed himself in the face so he would... Because this is the way the Fae work, right? They get resurrected whenever a certain amount of time passes. So I think he just stabbed himself in the face so he would wake up in a better time. All right, I would have been happy to do that for you, but I'm glad the persuasion check worked. Okay, I mean, not great there. So can I rescue the people he is imprisoned? I don't see where they would even be. All right, we got some chakrams, but they're too crude to actually use. Gauntlets are not what I want here. I don't see where the prisoners would even be here. Yeah, there's no side passage I can take here. And yeah, there's like bits and pieces that seem like they're going off to the side, but there's no actual... Oh, that's a dead person there, isn't it? Yep, that would be one of the people. Oh, yeah, the heads have been glowing. So yeah, that's Fey magic for sure. So yeah, the people have been subsumed by the lair. That's too bad. Alright, well, nothing we can really do about that now. Alright, so now we get out of here. That was easy, just had to perform a skill check. I wasn't really expecting the 66% chance to work there, but it totally did. Alright, one last piece of loot. What do we got? Spell chest, alright. We'll try the auto attempt, sure. And it worked. Nope. Only 10% elemental resistance? Nope. Alright, well, that was dead simple. Okay, so we just go ahead and announce that we defeated him, I guess, technically speaking. I mean, I guess we did, right? Skill check battle is still a battle. It was his will against ours, and ours won out. That's how we're gonna frame that. Doesn't make for nearly as good of a tale as an epic battle, but, you know, we'll just go with it. No one has to know. No one else was here. And the most important thing is that he's defeated. Doesn't matter how. Doesn't matter if we stabbed him in the back when he wasn't looking, or had an epic fight that lasted 2.5 hours and finally he succumbed, or we just said, hey, by the way, life sucks, you suck, go away now, and it worked. Really, he was just resistant to change. I'm not sure how he's going to feel when he wakes up again and the world's changed yet again, but that's his problem. Keep forgetting we need to look for dead bodies here. Okay, so now we go back to wherever the hell this guy is, and report that the... I mean, he would have made a great ally, is his thing. Like, if he's actually that good of a soldier, he would have been great, but sadly, didn't really work out. Okay,
You
I
have
more...
returned.
Yep, I have more stuff for
Have
you.
you had any... Very well. If you find you have time to go with the gods.
If you have time, you can go with the gods. Okay,
I
sure.
can feel it. It's over.
It is over.
It is over then. The headsman will bother our encampment no more. I hate this place. That it might drive a soul to think butchering us was some kind of justice, and what he did to those prisoners. But it's over now. We don't have much to offer, or rather, much to spare. But please, accept whatever reward we can give you. Many thanks, stranger. Goodbye.
Alright, so she's much happier now. Great. Didn't we want to go back to town for some reason? Oh, yeah, here we go. Yeah, that's right. We want to tell about his scouts. That's right. Okay, so back over to Melson Shear. Got some junk to sell, too. Also some stuff to take apart. Interesting to put me in the middle of town. Okay, so I'm going to go... Yeah, over here. Let's tear apart our stuff first. We have a lot of loots. I don't really need to sell it. I would rather disassemble it so we can make better loot later. Alright, so salvage. Oh yeah, that's a ton of stuff. Just smash that X button. Hopefully no one with epilepsy is watching. And we are done. Okay. Repair my stuff, please.
Well, you bent me over the anvil right proper. Give them hell.
That sounds dirtier than I actually meant it to be. Okay, so now...
Greetings.
You know, I should probably go ahead and sell the gems I didn't use. I've probably got a lot of those in my inventory right now. Do I even have those? Being items, right? Yeah, here we go. These I'm not going to use, so I'm going to add all these to junk so we can sell them. I can totally make more of these if I decide, but these right now are not helpful for me. Okay. So now those are all part of my junk, so I can now go to you and say sell
I've
junk.
got plenty of supplies if you've got plenty of coin.
Boom. Done. Alright, do you have anything good here? I don't think so. Yeah, okay. I wasn't expecting anything that great. Armor of rancidness. Oh, right. Chance of poison when attack. That's right. I remember hearing about this. Yeah, that's not helpful either. You got a bunch of stuff in here. And repair kits, which I don't think I need. And I sold a bunch of stuff to you. Okay, so we're good here.
Come back again.
Okay, so where's the guy who we actually wanted to talk? Oh, no, he's outside, right? That's for the Temple of Lyria. Yeah, but the guy who actually wants to know about the scouts is out in the Cursewood. I'm so used to teleporting to town and not actually being teleported into the town that, I don't know, it's just weird. But yeah, we actually want to be out in the Cursewood, not actually out in the town. So the guy is here. Here he goes.
Greetings.
Hello.
So 2 are dead and Herc still lives. That is good news at the least. Though I'll need to have words with him about refusing to check in when he was supposed to. Still, I owe you much. Take this gold in gratitude. Perhaps in the coming days we can work together again. Later then.
I mean, apparently you don't have any other missions for me, so probably not. Probably never going to talk to you again. Alright. We could battle here, but there's no point, at least not now. What's the other request we got in the area? Right, we need to destroy the chantries. Yeah. We don't have any side tasks, which is surprising. I guess the proving halls would be next. Find the proving halls and undergo some sort of trial there. He and the Winterfey need my help in the fight against Tuatha. Okay, so that would be over here. we'll just walk right in. Time to prove ourselves. So far, I think we've done pretty good. Alright, we can unlock the door, so we have the Heartstone. You know, funny enough, this is one of the few games where the keys don't just disappear upon being used. That was just stay in your inventory.
And so you have come. Whether to aid the house or rain punishment on the Tuatha, I do not know. That you are here is enough. To assuage your confusion, I am Bizarane, king of the house. During your trials, I will observe and communicate to you through this medium.
Okay. I mean, I don't really care how you're talking to me. It's some kind of magical device. That's all that's important. All right, what must I do?
What you do is of no concern to me. What I hope to evaluate is what you are, to know how you might best help the house. I have locked the way behind you. The way forward is your only path out of these halls. I can tell you no more, other than that I will be watching.
Okay. Oh, well, you're going to be a problem. Regards die to fire pretty easily, though, so that's not really an issue. Oh, we got also this guy. Yeah, okay, he's always going to be doing that. Okay, now he's up in the air, where he's more vulnerable. Ooh, that's even better. Hit him with this, because he does not like the frost, I'm pretty sure. Or we're just doing more damage in general. There we go. Bog Thrush down. Nobody else here. Bog Thrush have loot? He usually has loot. There we go. I mean, the sockets could make that okay, but no. Prismere Plum? I think that's part of a hammer, right? I think that's what that is. There's loot above me, but not where I am here. Okay. Nope. We'll be burning all that to the ground. Not donating any of that. Doesn't even have colors associated with it, so it's not really worth it. Okay, so we can't go back that way, but we can go through this way. I mean, it seems simple enough, or is it just marking off the next spying point? Hello? How you doing?
Help me, mortal! The beast will kill me if you do not help!
Alright, you got my interest already. Yeah, where's the monster?
I do not know. The midden, it has been sullied. We've never feared such assaults until recently. Wait, what was that? It is here!
Okay, 2 heads. Ooh, and some friends, okay. Ooh, okay, that shock right there is really bad. I did do really well with the hits there, though. We're pretty good here. Don't let her die. We're gonna all avoid it. We're gonna try to take out the Bogarts before they take her out. Ooh, that hurt a little bit. It's okay, though. We got plenty of room here. Let's go ahead and Destiny up here. He's gonna do that. Destiny up so we stun him a little bit, then we go in with our sword and give him what for. Yeah, there we go. Good stuns, good stuns. There we go. So there. Is she alright? Ooh, she may be dead. We might... I don't actually see her body. The hell? Does she not actually exist? I mean, it could have been a test, right? I mean, we are supposed to be here to prove ourselves after all. It could be she didn't survive, but then she just disappeared, which isn't usual. Yeah, that is weird. I don't see her body, so I'm going to assume that was just a test and she didn't actually exist. Well, some gold anyway. Alright, and this looks like a door over here. Can we not actually... Okay, no. The doors are just sealing behind us as we go. That's what's happening. Okay. Yeah, I don't see the lady anymore, so I'm going to assume that it was nothing. I mean, I kind of hoped I would have been able to save her there, but she was being targeted by both the Bogarts and the big troll, so not too surprised if she got taken out.
And so you have completed your first trial. Your actions spoke volumes, but your reactions are just as pertinent.
Okay.
You killed the creature that was chasing that woman. Why?
Because it was chasing the woman. That's pretty obvious. Yeah, the woman needed help.
Did she? What did you know of her plight? Of why the beast pursued her so? Perhaps her persecution was a just one. Do not ignore subtleties. When is a Fae a Tuatha, and when is one a child of winter? That answer might save a life or end it. Ahead, you will find another trial. A Fae of Sorrows, succumbing to an agonizing poison. In need of aid, no doubt, but deserving of his fate? We shall see.
There are very few things that would be justified for suffering. Or being murdered outright even? Like, okay, yes, there are some people who deserve to be murdered, but also, like, I don't think I'm worthy to judge that. I suppose in a video game, maybe, but even so. This kind of feels like the, I had a problem with this too in Knights of the Old Republic 2, where there was that Sith Lord who kept on trying to corrupt you and go, no, no, no. You might think you're doing good, but actually what you did was open up more potential for evil. It's like, okay, yeah, but I'm not going to police everybody. I'm going to judge what happens in front of me. That's all I can do. It's interesting. I don't think we really want that. NK, a gnome enchanter crusaded against necromancer, prepared these relics to protect them from their undead servitors. How does more fire, ice, and lightning damage help you against undead? And the minus 25% equip requirement's interesting. Alright, well, anyway. Yeah, but right, it doesn't feel like this House of Sorrows really knows what's up. Does a blizzard? No. Okay, where are we supposed to go? We're supposed to go north. I mean, we're gonna help him. As much as we can, we're gonna help him. I mean, unless his story is really horrifying. Oh yeah, you know, I murdered and raped all those children. In which case, okay, yes, maybe you go ahead and you just die of horrible everlasting pain. That'd be great. But something short of that, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. All right, what's your story here, bud? Hi there. How you doing?
Please, are you the mortal that Bizarrain has brought to aid us? The one he is promised? Thank mercy I have been poisoned. But now that you are here, you can kill me. Please, end my suffering.
Alright, I suppose we should actually ask the particulars. Alright, what happened?
I do not know. It is some poison. In other times, the Fae would not be vulnerable to this. But we are weaker now. We are prone. I could have walked from this once. But now...
Okay, but that doesn't tell me why you were poisoned in the first place. You want me to kill you?
Please, mortal. I know it's strange, but the Fae are not like you. Death is different to us.
Yeah, you'll come back later. I get it.
I will rise once more in time, but killing me will let me escape this suffering.
Yeah, but why were you poisoned? You're not actually answering the fucking questions. Yeah, I guess who did this to you? 95%. That's a good chance. Let's try it.
I do not know. Everything is blurred. I do not even know where I am. It must have been him. He does whatever he cares with his subordinates. It was Bizarrain.
Why would Bizarrain do this?
He was meant to save us from the Tuatha, to preserve our oldest traditions, to protect the Winter Fae.
Well, now I'm really fucking puzzled. Now that we want Bizarrain as an ally. Yeah, he's acting fucking weird. Okay, you know what? I'll take you out. Sure.
Thank you for ending this.
Hope you come back stronger, bud. Oh, all right. We just stab him and that's it. Okay, great. Of course, Bizarrain's gonna have questions, but I have questions too now, bud. Those questions go two ways here. What the actual shit would be my first question. All right, we need to go to the west. Yeah, but he does not seem like he'd be a good ally, right? Where the hell? Oh, no, okay, this is it. This is it. Yeah, if he's just gonna randomly treat his fellow house members this way, it doesn't seem like he'd treat his allies much better.
Death is something you readily deliver, it seems. But did that Fae die as a result of your mercy or your barbarity?
Rich talk from someone who poisoned his own to talk about barbarity. Yet he was in agony.
And you offered mercy. But he will be reborn in time to suffer another end, and another after that. You neither saved nor damned him. You merely spun the wheel.
What are you talking about? He was
Death
in agony
is a
today.
chasm that divides mortals from
fuck.
Fae. But you have tasted something of our cycle, and we Fae are quickly learning the cost of mortality. I am beginning to see who you truly are. The culmination of this trial is almost at hand.
You know, he sounds a little upset, but I can't tell if he's actually upset or if that's just the way he sounds. Oh, hey guys. Don't worry about me, I'll totally get you here. Get the Nosh first, because they're kind of annoying. There. Come on. There we go. Yeah, the Nosh down. Is that it? Yeah, they just tried to crowd me out there. That did not work for them. Okay, hand roughs the Divine Grasp. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Mage Zelek dedicated these relics to Lyria, his patron, initiate of Velkras slew Zelek, defiled them, and tossed them in a midden. And the physical resistance could be okay, but we would need to get pretty deep into the set there for to make that work. Galen's Mitt. Masterwork of Galen, a Gnome Templar armor and enchanter. How much resistance? Health regen could be okay, but I like our chance to critically hit, so no, junk it. And of course, a damage boost, which no one's too surprised by. Alright, the door there is locked. He locked it behind us. No one's really surprised about that. Grab the alchemical reading here, though I don't know if I need it. I haven't really been making too many alchemical stuff here, though I suppose fate potions would not be a bad idea. I should probably be doing this. Next time we get to an alchemical station, I'll probably do that. It does kind of feel like this guy's trying to corrupt me, right? It's like, no, everything good is actually bad and everything bad is actually good. That's not how this works.
You have reached this chamber at last. The time of trial is over. No more apparitions, no more questions. The House of Sorrows has always held a precarious position in this world, and now we hold on to it by the tips of our fingers. You think you have broken the Tuatha's grip on Cluracan. You have not. Even now, the Winter Fae and the House of Sorrows are subject to their malice.
I mean, I didn't think I'd actually broken their grip. I kind of think I loosened it a little bit, but it's going to take way more to break it. All right. Why show yourself now?
Because there are trials that I can observe from afar, and others that I must see at hand. We have reached the trial that I must be present for, if I am to test you truly.
Right, but also Fae deal in stories, right? This is all part of a story. How is this story supposed to go? Well, maybe what I'm thinking of is the House of Bards. House of Bards cares about stories. Right, the House of Bards? Anyway, the other continent had the Fae that actually dealt with stories, and they were more concerned about making sure the stories happen the same every time. This guy definitely does not seem like that. Like, it's a different house. They have different rules. All right, why do I need to strike you?
What you need to do and why you must do it are two very different matters, mortal. I deal in instructions, not explanations.
He did say the time for questions is over, didn't he? He was nice enough to answer one question, but that was it. All right, want me to punch you in the face? I'll punch you in the face. Want me to stab you in the neck? I'll do that too. Let's do it.
Indeed. Perhaps not.
Then he teleported away. What the shit? Oh, there we go.
Speak. Now that your trial has concluded, come with me. The Tuatha have yet to break down our doors, but I would not put that past them. The house is poised to collapse from the Tuatha's dissension and destruction, and I need one to help us.
I'm gonna definitely stop the Tuatha. I don't know about helping your house, but I'll definitely help stop them.
Perhaps you will, indeed, deliver us from them. Or perhaps you will only forestall the inevitable. I suppose we shall learn one way or the other. You are of our house now. The hearthstone I gave you will reflect your affinity with us.
Yay?
Come, join me at the House of Sorrows. I will show you a world stranger than you have ever seen.
Fucking bet. Alright, how do we stop the Tuatha?
If we are to discuss the ght of the house, I will do so at its heart.
Oh, fine,
Come,
fine.
meet me at-
Fine. Shut up and move. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and loot some stuff here while this guy's gonna slowly walk home. What do we got? Sage's Talisman. Not that great. Emperor's Armor. Nope. If it was 12% critical chance, I'd be tempted, but no. Really just a long, slow walk, huh? Alright. I can do that too. Where do I get a cape? I'm not sure I want one necessarily, because again, it clips right through the weapon that hangs on your back, but still, it'd be nice to have the option, just saying. So, where do you go? We got a mission over here from Malthon. Not that I know who that is. This doesn't actually look that weird. And there's some stone carved faces, but that's always been true in Fae entanglement, so sure. Hey Malthon, what's up?
Mortal, there is something that requires the attention of one of your kind.
Of course.
You have been to the Midden, yes? The sacred ground being desecrated by the corpses of your kind?
Yeah. The Gallows Tree especially, yeah, I've seen it.
The nature of my request is not something the Midden needs, but something the Midden should do without. The corpses of your brethren have been thrown into the Midden as a declaration of hostility by the Tuatha. But they do more than signify a point. Their corruption and rot have drawn an ancient Lianshi Mithra from slumber. She gluts herself on the bodies and will further corrupt the Midden if unchecked.
Okay, I've totally seen that. I've totally seen her lair, yes. I suppose, what does she want? I don't know if Lanashes actually want anything.
To feed, Lianshi are drawn to death and decay. Something Winter Fae embody in spirit, but which mortals embody in flesh. When mortal corpses began appearing in the Midden, Mithra was unable to resist the temptation before her, and now she runs rampant.
Alright, let's take her out.
You cannot hope to solve the problem with a simple application of violence.
Huh, that's a first.
Biathra is old, and she is wise to obvious attacks on her. Searching will yield no quarry, so you must be cunning. If we cannot find her in the Midden, we can force her to return to her den beneath the house. Find fresh corpses, the ones Mithra prefers to eat, and cremate them. With no food to scavenge, she will return to her den. Then you can kill her.
Okay, that seems interesting way to do that. Tell me about her.
She is an ancient and powerful Lianshi. Normally she hibernates in the Midden, but the recent influx of dead mortals has driven her to feed.
Lianshi.
It will only be a matter of time before she further corrupts the Midden with her presence. For the house's sake, she must be put down.
All right.
Make haste.
Okay, then, right. Bizarine wants to meet up. Hold on, what's this over here? Oh, okay, that just goes back to the midden. Okay. I don't suppose you want to talk? What do you do?
Greetings, Siegebreaker. Although there is much that must be done, I have time to talk.
That's some great armor you've got. Oh, you've got nothing for me.
Farewell.
Okay. Well, hopefully I can get your armor later. I mean, the one thing that's nice about the legendary sets is they all do look different. So if we do want a special look, we can totally do that from just by doing a complete set. Actually, that might be a good way to challenge us.
I am here.
Okay, he's got a lot of friends in here, which is good. More allies is nice. Where you at, buddy? That's a Drozer, Utlakro. Oh, here we go. Here he is.
Speak. I have a task for you. Of late, there are many in this house who have come to view my authority with disdain.
Can't imagine why.
As such, there is need of someone unbiased by our house's history and the traditions therein. Someone such as you. We must move quickly. The Tuatha will not hold their strikes for long. Let us stop their next blow.
All right, what do you got?
You fail to understand. Although the Tuatha wage war with us, as they have with the Alfar, they do so by other methods. Our enemies are subtle. They target individuals, not armies. They strike at convictions, not cities. And by doing so, they can retreat to where we cannot find them. For all our years of struggle, we know only this, that our enemy is led by a Tuatha agent, Saturnin. He is the master of this shadowy coup.
I think your problem, not mine. Hilarious. No, how do we find this Saturnine?
We cannot right now. He hides himself and covers his tracks well. But I have a lead which you will investigate with one of our delvers, Tybri.
Oh, we just tried to talk to him.
Katarok has fled the house and killed a fellow member in doing so. I suspect Saturnin's influence, or perhaps that Katarok might be Saturnin himself. Bring Tybri to the body of Katarok's victim. Though dead, the sorrows will remain on the corpse. The sorrows can lead us to Katarok.
Okay, then. You know anything else about this mystery guy?
He is the agent of the Tuatha, and though he bears their allegiance, his appearance is that of a winter fae. I am certain of it. I know little of him, but of me and my house, his knowledge is wide and deep. With every action, he reveals that he is merely toying with us. He is not a type of foe I am familiar with, for he does not attack outright. Instead, he instills fear and despair.
Okay, then. Alright, so it's an escort mission. Got it. Anything else in the area? I mean, we don't know, right? This actually goes on for a little bit. How far out does this go? And I guess really the question is, where does it go? There's an opening to the midden in one location. Okay, no loot or anything here. Oh, definitely an exit here. Where's this go? Also to the midden. Okay, so the midden has 2 exits. Or I guess 2 entrances into here. Alright, well. Figure it out. Alright, so I guess we'll go and start the escort mission. But for right now, thanks for watching. This has been Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning on PC Universe, your piece of the Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.